Hey guys, happy 4th of July weekend. I'm out here camping with some friends right back there, and we're having a good time. It's really great. But I just wanted to check in real quick and talk to you guys about walls. So this thing's been coming up in my mind recently. The way that we use walls and the way that we employ walls against our own greatest development. So you've often heard it said that we do tend to put up our own barriers. We're the ones who create our own blockages, and essentially we are our own worst enemy, per se. I went to a workshop a couple weeks ago, and one of the things the guy said was that people will do anything to stay where they are, to be comfortable. They'll do anything to stay and not go any lower. And people will fight to keep that level of comfort, but very rarely do you find people who actually make the effort to move and forward and excel beyond that comfort level. And I think that applies to all levels of life, really, if you look at it, not just like our daily life and the way we, financially, romantically, we look for the same kind of relationship, something that works, that's comfortable. Financially, we look to just make enough money that we can maybe, live comfortably and save. And in our yoga practice, similarly, we do the postures in the way that we're used to using them. For example, just doing what we're comfortable with, right? So with time, then you begin to develop these habits, and those habits become the way that you live your life. So you have to look at that and look at the way, for example, you come into postures, and maybe you go into the posture in the easiest way possible. Maybe that's your technique. Cool, but something to look at. When I say easiest way possible, it's using the biggest muscles. It's using the most obvious movements. In a sense, we tend to do it unconsciously. So also a lot of times we will tend to use things as crutches. We'll use our bigger body muscles or our natural inclination as a crutch. You can oftentimes use your what you're good at as a crutch, right? So I just keep doing the same poses that I'm really good at. Well, I think yoga gives you the opportunity to challenge yourself and look at those things and say, okay, this posture is really hard for me, so maybe I should try that. Just to find the balance between that which is really easy and pleasurable, and that which is hard and difficult, strenuous. Because when you face these things in your yoga practice, you're really also dedicating to face those things in your life, in your daily life. So, likewise, crutch-wise, when we use walls for a crutch. So, a lot of people have a hard time with inversions, and I understand that, of course. And I think walls can be a very useful and vital part of the equation. Okay, alright, thank you. I'm going to keep that. I'm just going to keep that. As I was saying, there we go. Yeah, walls. People use walls, right? We create these walls. We actual physical walls. We overuse them. People are told, go ahead, use a wall for your headstand, for example. Go use the wall. Go use the wall. And I think what the idea is, what the teacher is trying to say, what I'm trying to say when I say something like that is, the wall's available if you need the wall. Just like the props are available if you need the props. Just like the modifications are available if you need the modifications, right? All these things are available to you if you need them. They're right there. The point is, we would prefer you not use them as crutches, and that's up to you to understand whether or not that is actually the case. So if you're using the wall, honestly, I think it might be about 15% of your overall headstand practice, right? If you're going to do headstands, you feel comfortable and you have no other major issues going on, you might use the wall for a month or two while you're transitioning and learning how to come up on your own. Generally speaking, I think it's a really good idea to practice in the middle of the room, even if you don't come all the way up, because doing it in the middle of the room begins to teach you to train your body to use the right muscles to make it happen in a way that is actually self-sufficient, right? So that you're not dependent. You're not in a unhealthy codependent relationship with your wall, right? You want to find balance. So that's generally what I would say with the wall. If you are going to use the wall, if you're using the wall, if you have been using the wall for a while, you could begin to wean yourself off the wall as well, just taking it bit by bit. Like, so say right now you line yourself up about 5 to 6 inches away from the wall. Next time you come up, move another 2 or 3 inches away. And then another 2 or 3 inches, another 2 or 3 inches, and keep gently moving away from the wall until eventually you get there and you find the horse dances behind you. It's a horse dance party. That's awesome. So I'm gonna go dance, I think. And thank you guys for watching. Happy 4th. Bye.
Summertime and the living